customer came to us with a problem. He has this awesome EROWA palletized system with a bunch of CNC machines, and it's pretty cool actually. So it's a robotic fed EROWA conveyor system. The robot would pick up this pallet based on these fingers, and it would put it on a conveyor system, and then the pallets all sit on a tool changer. Then the robot picks the pallets from the tool changer, goes on the conveyor, then the robot would put it in the CNC machine. Well, the customer has a problem with some of the EROWA pallet where they're breaking off some fingers. So these fingers are, the smaller version is for EROWA ITS 50, the larger ones are for EROWA 100. So these pallets are nice because they hold the small EROWA pallets like this one or the bigger ones as well. So as you can see here, he broke off the fingers on his pallet. So instead of scrapping the pallet, he needed a repair. So he asked us, not only could we supply him with a new chuck, but could we also put it on his pallet system and recalibrate it, QC it, make sure it was good, and then ship it back. So we not only sell the tooling, we actually can repair, replace, remanufacture it, and then provide more of a turnkey solution. Here's his OEM EROWA chuck. This was on his pallet that he shipped to us. So we removed the chuck with the broken fingers, and in the back, there's a couple holes here with washers on them. Basically, this is your pneumatic inlet and outlet. And on the bottom of this pallet system, there's two spigots there. So when the robot takes the pallet and puts it on and off the system, it drives the air through the bottom. Then the robot can pull the chuck in and out automatically. So being pneumatic, it's all an automated system. We took this chuck off. We made sure that on the corners here, you'll see that's basically your Z datum for your EROWA chucks that sit on here. With these little feet, they sit on these ground surfaces. That's your Z datum. Then the fingers are your XY datum. That's how the chucks are located with the holders. That's how they're fixed on these and repeatable the same every single time. We took this off. We took our rapid holding systems chuck. We put the O-rings back in the bottom. So the O-rings sit between the chuck and the pallet. So we mounted the rapid holding systems chuck on the pallet. And now when the robot blows up air underneath, then it feeds the chucking system to put your tools in and out. It's easy for us to calibrate because not only do we make the tooling, we also make the calibration tooling as well. So this tool here, it's a calibration ruler for EROWA. And the way it works is it calibrates it a couple different ways. This here is an indicating face. So when we put it on there, we can indicate this ground face. That way we know that our chuck is mounted square to his pallet. Then these other ground faces, there's a ground face here on the OD and another ground face on the ID. So the ground face on the OD, we can trim the outside diameter, make sure the X and Y is 100% in the center of his pallet based on the center of the pallet and the center of the spigots. The ID is basically the same thing. So sometimes people want to check their center XY on the ID. Sometimes people want to check on the OD. So this tool allows them to do both, basically. So if I put this here, I can actuate this just manually for now. So I just actuated it manually with the air because it's obviously not on the automated conveyor system. Now the chuck is held firmly in place on our EROWA chuck. So now our guys can indicate it, check it, make sure it's 1,000% qualified, then ship the customer back his pallets. So we offer a full turnkey solution, which is awesome. If you damage your tooling, you don't have to worry about fixing it yourself and just buying the parts. We can do whatever you want. We can sell you the parts or we can sell you the full turnkey solution, which is pretty awesome. If you like the video, subscribe. If you have any questions about your problems or your tooling, by all means, let us know. We answer everybody's questions in a timely fashion. We'd love to help you guys out with your problems and solutions. Thanks.